Hi, Shek here. And today is the day we start Ewot. It's the oxygen condenser. It's a medical device that separates oxygen it pulls the oxygen out of the atmospheric air, or air that's around us. Our air is 22% oxygen and something percent nitrogen. I don't know if it's all nitrogen the rest of the way or what, but it separates the oxygen from the other parts in the air. And it makes a 97% oxygen level. So the plan is to put it in a big old bag and suck from that bag like it's a straw, and I'm breathing in an underwater tank. Yeah, that's right. So I'm getting high levels of oxygen. It's almost like hyperbaric chamber properties, except for the atmospheric pressure is not what hyperbaric chamber is. I think they double the pressure in the atmospheric pressure from what it is normally. The reason I'm doing this is it's like multifaceted. There's a lot of different things, but it's all health related. My goal is to help with any injuries I have, help with my performance, longevity in life, and also I have some memory issues, and this is more along experimental. My idea for this, there is some studies behind it, but it's not proven to the extent that training with oxygen is. A lot of professional athletes train with a similar device. I don't think they call it Ewot, but for years athletes have done that, where they train with high concentrated levels of oxygen, and it helps their muscle recovery with injury. But my experimentation part of this is for the brain, and my goal is to pump the oxygen to my brain. So basically when you're doing this, what you're doing is you are increasing the level of oxygen with exercise into a certain muscle group. So if you're running, it's going to go to your legs primarily. If you're doing push-ups, pull-ups, or something like that, it's going to go to your arms, your shoulders, your back. It depends on what injury or what area you want to focus on is the area that you're going to exercise while you're doing this training. And it just increases your recovery and all that. Well, for that to happen to your brain, to the extent that I want it to, you have to force your blood flow to your brain. How do you do that? Well, apart from thinking really hard, I don't have a world to sit on my back, but you have to do like cold water therapy, cold temperature therapy, cold plunge. So I'm going to do cold plunge. Well, I don't have a cold plunge yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take cold showers, which has been working for me right now. Eventually I want to make a cold plunge, but the point is it's going to send my blood flow to my brain, to my organs, and so the oxygen will be then going to my brain and organs more, so it'll help repair damages up in there. I have a memory issue due to Lyme disease and just some other things. I would like to maybe see if it'll help. I know to help with my muscle recovery, injuries that I have, longevity, and all that stuff with my body. So the benefits are there for that, and that's all I really care about. But I'm gonna do some experimenting with my mind and see if I can help with any of my cognitive issues. That's basically where I'm at right now. So I have the condenser. I think I have everything I'm gonna need, except for I need to make a 90-liter bag, and that's why I am here right now. I am gonna try to figure out how to make a bag. I think double-sided tape. We will see. But yeah, so I got this off of Craigslist. Luckily for me, this one came from a dealer. Probably shouldn't say that. I'm not gonna say much more than it came from someone who services them, and I didn't have to get a prescription. And it's really handy because I can't get a prescription for this because I probably don't need it. This is something I want, and I don't care. So that's all I have for today. I'm going to be going and making this bag happen, hopefully pretty quickly and easily. I've made bags before, but I've never tried to contain oxygen and reduce the smell of chemicals while I'm breathing it in. So hopefully I can do that easily.